Econo. I'm an icon. Econo. Make room for an icon. Econo. I'm an icon. Econo. Put your hands high for the icon.
Y'all know things don't change. Still on top of my game. The light being green, I'ma ride this lane. Trailblaze the path, cause I sparked the flame. My life on bold and the ice so cold. Yeah, I'ma put in this work, let the story unfold. Like an icon. They know when I'm at the party. Fuego was hot like wasabi. Picked up, I answered my calling. Now make room, I'm an icon walking. They know when I'm at the party. Fuego was hot like wasabi. Picked up, I answered my calling. Now make room, I'm an icon walking.
Econo. I'm an icon. Econo. Make room for an icon. Econo. I'm an icon. Econo. Put your hands high for the icons.
Put your hands high for the icon.
I haven't done film photography in over 20 years, which is crazy, right? But I wanted to get my hands on a Leica MP to really get to the next level of film photography for me. So I really wanted to get this camera, and this one specifically, because I didn't want to have the red dot on the front. I wanted it to be a little bit incognito and have that just really simplistic feel on the camera. And when you pick this camera up, you can feel the build quality, the time it took to build everything and put this together by hand, and you know that it's going to last a really long time. So this is the camera that I chose to be on the journey with me for however long I am able to do photography. With this camera, the film advance lever is just so smooth. You can listen to it here. And it also has a cloth advance system inside the camera, which enables the film to move very smoothly when you're taking photos. And it just kind of just makes it really flawless. To say lack of better words, is just a perfect system. You know, like I said, it's going to last you for a very long time, years to come. The next thing I'd like to talk about is the viewfinder. It's crystal clear. It's really optically perfect, and it's everything, you know, that I've used before inside the M11P, and it feels just as clean and just as clear as that. We can talk about the color that I chose, and I went with silver. I really don't care about the brassing with the black paint. I know a lot of people are black paint advocates, and they want that one because they want to be able to show how they use the camera, and it patina is different. That's not something that I really care about personally, and I know that the durability on the silver is much more higher, and that it won't really have any of that brassing. It is still made of brass, but this coating on here is really adhered very well, so it probably won't brass, and that is something that I, you know, like I said, don't really mind. I wanted this classic look, and I feel that the silver is the classic look, and that's just what I went with. So you can leave down below if you're a black paint or silver. I'd love to have that discussion down in the comments. I feel that the Leica MP is perfect in my hands. It's everything that I kind of wanted the Leica M11P to be. And it just feels great. I feel like with this camera, you don't really need any accessories. I don't have any shutter buttons on this. You don't need a grip. There's no batteries that you have to make sure that you're charging or remembering to add a memory card to it or take out the memory card to get all the photos so you can make room to take more photos. All of that is kind of really outside of the parameters of what you do with this camera. There is a battery in here only for that light meter, but this camera is fully mechanical, and you don't even need that battery to use this camera to take photos or to do anything with this camera. The only thing it controls is that light meter, and you can use a phone app or an external light meter to get the perfect exposure for your photos with this camera. The one thing that I do have as an accessory on this camera is the camera strap. I am using the one from the Q343 as the leatherette part that is connected to keep the camera from being scratched is not connected to the actual strap, and this gives me a little bit more flexibility when using the camera strap. The one that comes with this camera is really nice, and it's pretty much the exact same strap. It just has the little leather piece right here on the side connected to the strap, and the Q3 doesn't. So I prefer to use the Q3 one on this versus the one that came with the MP, and that is my only accessory. The MP just feels perfect to me. Like I said, it's kind of what I wanted the M11P to be, but with film photography, you have to be present in the moment to capture the shot, because you only have 36 or 24 exposures when shooting 35mm film. So while we're talking about digital, let's talk about my thoughts on film versus digital photography. Even with the digital M cameras, they still encourage you to shoot more images than you may need for a situation. And for me, taking more shots doesn't necessarily mean taking better shots. And the fact that pixels are free encourages you to capture more than you may need. While I currently almost never shoot anything other than single shot mode on my cameras, which forces me to compose first, I feel that when you're shooting film, it's just on another level. Instead of just worrying about exposing perfectly for the image and then just holding the shutter and spraying and praying, as people say, with film photography, you're forced to wait and capture the moment and capture the feeling of whatever you're trying to illustrate within your photograph. So for this year in film photography, the plan is for me to use one camera and one lens, and that is going to be the Leica MP with the 35mm focal length. I want to see what I can capture with this focal length without having to change lenses or do anything extra, and just use this camera with the film that I feel will best illustrate what I want to capture in the moments and feelings of photographs that I want to create. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, as it helps a ton. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment and I will be happy to get to them. But until then, I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.